Numbskull.co.uk take games and movies you love and turn them into epic garments. They've linked up with us here at How to Kill an Hour to give away some of their new Street Fighter 5 range. That's right. We're giving you a chance to win a Street Fighter 5 console skin. A skin for your console. Bag it up nice and tidy. A Street Fighter 5 baseball shirt. A Street Fighter 5 thumb grips so that your thumbs don't slip when you're Hadouken your people. And a Street Fighter 5 classic keyring. It's proper. Like, people will be like, where'd you get that keyring from? Anyway, to be in with a chance of winning all of that, all you have to do is go to howtokillanhour.com/win. That's howtokillanhour.com/win. Simple.
You serious?
This is How to Kill an Hour. I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And myself, FunkButcher.
That's right. There are many ways to kill an hour, but right now you're killing one with us.
Big shout out to all those listening via the Apple Podcast app and Acast.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out to Sophia Hills, Video Game Dogger, Everett Taylor. Special shout out to Adam Lannon as well, who's the character Aubrey in Time Run, which we were speaking about last episode. Okay. Yeah, man. Basically, Time Run was a real life film, like that we did. It was a day out. It was like a, all right, cool. Imagine being in a film. There are specific days out and nights out where they put you into a film set, basically. Okay. But this was like, Time Run wasn't a film that they'd written a whole story. You end up, basically, what we did, we ended up in East London in a warehouse that was kitted out like you were on a spaceship at one point. You were like in Egypt at one point. Producer Billy ran into a picture of Hitler. But anyway, if you want to find out all about that, all you have to do is head to the last episode of How to Kill an Hour, which was out a few weeks ago. Who else we got shout outs from, Punk?
Nice. Big shout out to Miss Lala, says #FixItJesus regarding you getting flustered over her Instagram. What are you doing, man?
She does a lot of workout shots on Instagram.
You've been creeping, you've been double tapping, yeah?
I don't know. I think I'm not much of a double tapper. I just appreciate what you've got out there. Because there are guys out there that use all the emojis on girls. Yeah. I'm not one of those guys. I'm like
There's too much emojis in the world. I'm old school. A simple kind of like yes or no. I mean, all these new funny faces and people asking for more faces and more graphics. I can't keep up with the memes. There's new GIFs now on Twitter, but I'm sure we'll talk about that later as well. Yeah,
man. And like on Facebook as well, there's new, instead of just liking, if you hold down the like button now, there's all the, no. You know what? I like to throw a curveball once in a while. I do a little semicolon, dash, then a close bracket. For all you young cats, that's how you used to do a smiley face.
Yeah. It was always that as a wink, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it. That was a wink. You get me? But yeah.
Big shout to from Lioness, says thanks for getting me through leg day.
Yeah, ain't no problem, baby.
Tough, hulkish, really, real hulkish with on the leg day. Lookman from the UK says, wish DJ Ace was going to Ghana next week like me. Would love to meet and kill an hour talking GH tech stuff. I'm sure they've got a fufu robot in the making out there in Ghana. I don't see why not. We're advanced, you know what I mean? Us as the crown of West Africa, I'm sure we're advancing technology on that level.
A yam pounder.
Yes. That'd to make jollof making that much more easier.
Yes, a jollof machine. Ingredients go in, jollof comes out. That we need to patent that. This is the thing. That.
This is why I feel the cultures haven't merged yet, because until I see little kids eating jollof in McDonald's in the Western world, I feel that's when we're there. Until I see that fufu next to the Coca-Cola on the adverts, I feel like that's when we're there.
First we need to see it out there. There's no such thing as muk fufu or muk jollof rice, is there?
It's coming though. It's coming.
Love to see that.
This is the forum. We talk about this on How to Kill an Hour, and then someone picks it up and nicks it from us.
Yeah. We need to put some extra copyrights on this. All ideas about tech.
Exactly.
Hours. Yeah.
Get that intellectual theft lockdown.
Yeah, I'd make
that. With the firewalls.
Yeah. But I'll be on that, muk jollof rice. Muk jollof rice or muk stew. Yeah, muk fufu. I'll be on that, Yes.
Shouts to Mio in North London saying, when are you coming back? We ain't gone nowhere, baby. Gavin in Thurrock, UK wants another episode. We got you.
Yeah. Hello to Black J Films saying, you know what? Actually, no. My own North London. We didn't go nowhere to come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a hiatus for a couple of weeks. I'll talk more about that in a second. But hello to Black J Films from London, letting me know that a UK show from the 90s here where robots used to just fuck each other up for fun. It's called Robot Wars. Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to be the new presenter. Ace wanted to be the new presenter. I'm pretty sure you wanted to be the new presenter as well, Funk.
Yeah.
But the new host is going to be a guy called Dara O'Brien. You know what?
I like Dara, you know. He's a funny guy.
He's a clever guy. Studied theoretical physics at uni, and he's a comedian as well. Funny people that are clever, quite scary. I find that quite intimidating. Because funny, girls like that. Smart means he can outsmart you. A little bit intimidated, but yeah, he's doing it. And also they got the original commentator with the high-pitched voice. His name was Jonathan Pierce. He's going to be back on that.
From Channel 5, yeah?
Yeah.
That's Match of the Day now. Okay.
Yeah. He did Robot Wars the first time around in the 90s, so he's back again. I'm going to look forward to that because he was hype. He was so hyped with that.
I was actually really surprised by the following Robot Wars had like back in the day. I was who's watching this rubbish, man? Who is wasting this what's it called? This taxpayers' money on this stupid ass show, boy? And the robots, they don't even look like realistic. What's that film with is it Hugh Jackman and the robots?
Oh no, I love that film.
Yeah, I was expecting robots like that to look more humanoid and. Do you know what I mean? These things look like little dustbins trying to kill each other.
I used to love that. Little dust. I used to like the dustbins, and there was a little pit that they used to get thrown into, and then when they go near the pit, they'd be like pit. I used to you know what I loved the most, which was quite sick for a youngster, was the fact that the house robots, the robots that the show created. Basically, there was, in case you didn't watch it, there was a set of house robots which were robots that were part of the show. They were made by like ex-NASA scientists, but the robots that would come and compete, they were just made out of like I don't know, just like old pieces of wheelchair, windscreen wiper motors, by like just nerds. So I used to like watching the nerds' faces as their robots would get crushed, burnt, chainsawed.
It was like heartbreaking, isn't it?
Yeah, I used to love watching the heartbreak.
It's like their girlfriend leaving them. It's like they wanted to cry.
But yeah, man, I might get on it this year. I might just
so if you've never seen the show before, I think the advert is you're not going to see any T1000s on the show. You're not going to see anything of that caliber. But if you want to see some nerds crying, this is for you. Yeah,
that I want to see. And you know what was wicked? I sound so sick. It was the nerds. It was their kids. Sometimes they'd bring like their kids along, innit? And their kids be like, yes, daddy. No. In fact, we might see some kids come back that got beat the first time round for vengeance. We'll see.
That's a good narrative, you know. That sounds like a film in the making.
Yeah, I was here in the 90s, and you destroyed my dad. You burnt my dad's robot, and
you burnt my dad's prototype in the 10 years ago. I will have my revenge.
Hey, it could happen, you know. It could happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dwayne from Brum was giving us a roasting on the How to Kill an Hour Twitter for being late with this episode. Look, Dwayne, I'm sorry. All I can say is, if I'm 100% honest with you,
people time.
It's Billy's fault. Black timing. No, it was Billy's fault. I'm going to just blame it on Billy because Billy can't defend himself. Yeah.
Damn,
so
Billy.
Let's just blame. Damn, Billy.
Damn, Billy.
Damn,
the
Billy.
Late timekeeping.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm honest, Funk, I was like, Billy, I want to do another episode for the listeners. I'm worried about stuff coming out late. And Billy was like, fuck the listeners. Let them starve.
Ooh.
Let them starve.
Bum.
Yeah, man. I was like, why? And he was like, why not? So yeah, that's why I'm just blaming. No, I'm only joking. All I can say is I'm sorry, and we will always adhere to try and get an episode to you every single Thursday. The film I was working on that I've been talking about for like millions of shows. That's we've wrapped that now. That's going to be out next. It'll be out next year in 2017. So we can make this happen. So yeah, say for that. Oh, that film was called Real Steel. That was it, Funk.
Yes, that's the one.
Can I tell you the truth, Funk?
You're on IMDb though, innit? You didn't know it off the top of your head.
I did. What did I Google? I Googled robot Hugh Jackman. That's what I wrote. Don't you love Google for that, bruv? So clever.
Yeah.
But, do you know what though? If I'm honest with you, bruv, I don't even know why I'm saying this on How to Kill Now, but I feel like I owe some extra transparency because of a delay of episode output. But that's one of the only films that can make me well up a little bit, you know.
What? That film?
Yeah.
Real Steel.
Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, bruv. It's just the bit at the end when Sorry if you haven't seen it, but I'm gonna spoil it right now. But he takes the robot off the remote control mode and puts the robot into a mode where it mimics what he does. So at the end of the fight, he's fighting for the robot, and the son looks at his dad like enjoying being able to fight again, because his dad used to be his dad's like a washed up fighter, a washed up kind of bum fighter, and at the end of it, there's like a little connection between him and his son and a robot at the same time, and.
It's kind of got some Rocky nuances in it when Rocky had that relationship with the son in it.
Yeah.
In the late episode, I'm not even a big Rocky fan, but I did used to remember. I used to think to myself like, half of this film is about the relationship with his boy trying to impress the son. I want to see more knockouts in the ring and stuff like that. But yeah, so you cried more for Real Steel than Titanic. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling us?
I think I welled up. All I'm going to say is I welled up more in it. All I'm saying is,
damn, Marcus.
you almost saved me and made that about Rocky. I could have been like, yeah, like Rocky, and all the guys would have gone, yeah, that's cool. It's like I cry when I watch Rocky. Like, if crying is going up and having a fight after the film, I
had to put you on the spot, man.
No, you might me. It's all right. Moving swiftly on. Yeah, if you want to shout out on the next episode, please make sure you subscribe, rate, and comment on iTunes. We'll read out all the best sort of replies. If you want to know how to rate or comment on us, we'll put a link in the description. So just go to that. It says review us by clicking here. And guess what? You click there. Simples. Anyway, time for the show. We talk about killing a little bit of time. And we're not just going to be talking about it in the next few weeks. We're going to be... Because we do get some wicked computer games and gadgets, but we've been offered stuff like Days Out as well. So all the presenters involved in the show will be killing some time out and about, as well as indoors. So keep your ears peeled for that, and look out for some bonus episodes which will be on the way when we can record bits and bobs when we're out there killing time. How you been killing some time this week, Funk?
Oh gosh, I have been... What have I been doing? I've been looking at the whole Twitter apps and Instagram apps, and basically just checking out the statistics. There's so many of these apps now, and I'm really interested in the analytics of the apps and who's following, who's engaging, and I've just been downloading quite a few of the different variants of these social media apps and finding out how are they getting the results they're getting, how are they showing me who's following who's engaging who, and even on a more petty level, who's following who, because that seems to be the main thing that a lot of people download these apps for. What, you unfollowed me? I'm going to follow you back, kind of thing. And this is what these apps are telling them. They get alerts now, and sometimes these alerts are actually linked to the timeline. So I'll be on the whole Twitter timeline, and I'll see so and so has an app which shows you who unfollows. And then they exact their revenge right there and then.
So if I press unfollow on you right now on Twitter and you have one of these apps, it will just unfollow straight away, and you get an email or you get a notification straight away.
They get a notification. The whole way these apps are synced to your different accounts is quite incredible. Yeah.
Forget that, man. Why? I don't know. Do you know what? Why would you care if someone unfollowed you? Yeah,
because I think for most people, it is the ratio and the perception of follower to follow in that gives that illusion of importance on the social media.
Okay, so the less people I follow, the more important I am. Right, I'm going to unfollow everyone right now. Sorry, you're saying.
So these apps I'm kind of interested in as to the analytics of the Instagrams and the Twitters. Not so much the Facebooks, obviously, because Facebook has a different dynamic where it's friends, in it. So you're actually not following anyone. But so I've just been kind of trialing some of these apps and seeing what they're telling me about what's going on with who's following me. Because it's always interesting if you're trying to build a brand.
Is there a clear winner out there that you can recommend?
The one I've picked up, let me just grab my iPhone quickly. Swipe. There's one called Follow Me, which I found really good. I found really good the interface in there. Mm-hmm. It kind of gives you an engagement insight. There's also a naughty thing that I found in a lot of these apps as well, where it has a button that says get followers. And the thing with that is, I think to myself, get followers. You mean get followers? How? what kind of magic juju are you spreading through the app which will make people want to follow me? And it's not that mystical at all. It's actually probably linked to your bank account. So the whole get followers thing, it requires you to probably pay them some money to get people to follow you. But here's the thing, people are so hell-bent on having people following them these days that they're paying for followers which may not even be human.
Nah,
so that's the thing.
Yeah,
that's
the point?
Yeah, so this is the thing that's kind of like I find interesting, because people are so interested in the actual figure attached to your following. Whether or not it's a actual human engaging figure is not really important, because people kind of buy into the illusion of the following linking to the level of importance of the person. So yeah, a lot of these apps, they actually have a little, like a system like Bitcoin or some sort of payment system whereby you pay for those coins, and those coins can be transferred into purchasing new followers. So yeah, it's very interesting. But again, it kind of shows a lot of the apps that you would perceive to be free. Yeah, they actually do have some sort of hidden costs in there.
Freemium rates. That's what it's all about.
Premium rate. I like that.
Yeah, drag you in with some freeness and then make you pay for stuff. It's like we could do that here on How to Kill an Album. We just give you shit for free.
But we ain't like that.
We ain't like that. But if you'd like to send your donations to so yeah, man, has that been killing some time? You had some gigs as well?
Yeah, I've been doing my residency houseology gig at the Alibi in Dalston. I've been doing a marathon 6-hour set.
Jeez.
Yeah, been getting
6 hours.
Running up the stairs of Hackney Town Hall, getting ready, getting pumped up for that. And I just take the people on the musical journey, reflecting the influences of the label. So a lot of the releases on the label for myself and the other people on there, they might have tidbits of old school hip hop, tidbits of funk, tidbits of disco. So I actually play in the beginning funk, disco, bit of jazz, and progress into the bulk of it, which is house. And I do that 6 hours every third Thursday of the month. So get on down. If you get a moment, check out houseologylabel.com and subscribe to the newsletter also.
When's the next one?
The next one is on St. Patrick's Day. So come with yourself, bring your leprechaun and have a drink with me.
I might come down and have 2 Guinness.
Yeah, 2
Guinness.
Come in green, you get a free drink as well.
Yeah, wicked. Really? Really? No, seriously. See, that would have got me in. Get me. Or a green.
Is green your favourite colour, yeah?
It will be on St. Patrick's Day. that and the colour of Guinness. Trust me, man. Cool, man.
Yeah, so that's what I've been getting up to.
Wicked. What have I been? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I've been on some apps as. Actually, no. Before that, I almost forgot this. Shout out to Ad Paps, who's a sick animator. Yeah. He's animated some adverts for Channel AKA, which is like one of our biggest sort of like, I'm gonna call it an urban music channel here in the UK, just to explain it simply. And he's done like a few videos for Jamie as well. But he also found out that if you put the pitch up on Biggie's voice, he starts to sound like Kevin Hart. Like, listen to this.
Wow.
Let me press play on it, bruv. This had me cracking up.
So you wanna be hardcore with your hat to the back, talking about the gats in your raps, but I can't feel that hardcore appeal like you're screaming. Maybe I'm dreaming. This ain't Christopher.
Wow,
bruv. I'm just saying, boy, they sound the same. But yeah, and that was a little bit of shoppiness. But other than that, I've got a little app called Headspace. It's a free guided meditation app. Stay with me, like I'm not turning into a hippie. My boy Greg mentioned it to me. And the guy behind it is called Andy Puddicombe, and he's an ex-monk. So he kind of knows how to make you relax, because that's what monks do. They chill. They keep it zen.
Ex-monk.
Yeah, did
he get chucked out the temple in some fight?
I'd like to think one day he just wasn't calm enough. Like something happened and he just like someone dropped something on the floor and he just went and for a monk that's like the equivalent to hulking out, innit? Like or he was like, I don't know, he burnt his hand and said sugar or something like that, and for a monk you know, he could have been on like a vow of silence or something like that. I don't know. But he doesn't monk that much anymore, but he teaches everyone to chill out. So like this app called Headspace, after I go for my little morning jog, I pop it in, and for 10 minutes, he just kind of tells you to just breathe in a certain way, think about stuff, don't think about stuff. And I was a little bit skeptical, but my mate Greg, he's not dumb. If you recommend something, it's worth a crack. I'm not going to lie, I felt super chilled, and some hectic stuff went on over the last few weeks, and I did find myself just being like, you know what? Just chill, like let it wash over you. And the best thing is it's freemium as well. It's free. There's like 10 bits of meditation you can listen to as much as you want, and you can pay for more content. I haven't yet, but I do feel myself maybe leaning into paying for some more content, because he's got like special kind of sections for, like, you know, if you're having a stressful day, if you're having a stressful week, or if you want to plan something and be chill. So I was on that.
He's broke it down specific to what is actually stressing you out then. Yeah,
I'll open it up. I got it. It's like right on my let me just open it up now. And there's like little animations as well that kind of show you how the mind works when it's stressing out. So right, here's a section, more headspace.
I think I actually like that aspect about him being an ex-monk, because I think that's a big draw for me, because monks, to me, I've always had this view of, well, you've never been angry, bruv. What you know about me? Like, you know what it's like out here, fam.
Yeah.
You ain't smashing shit in the temple. What you know? So I don't know why boys say temple. Sorry to the monks that actually live in flats and houses.
Yeah.
Like, that's a unfair representation of you, and
exactly.
the ones that live on road as well.
And all those,
but
the mountain ones.
The mountain ones. They're the ones I'm talking about. The ones that are in the first Batman movie, when he goes up there, and do you know what I mean? Them kind of monks.
Oh wow.
When he disappears. Where's he go? To fight Ra's al Ghul or whatever. He goes. Yeah. Them crime fighting monks.
Those are the baddest monks. If I'm gonna be a monk, I'd be one of those monks.
Yeah, man. I want the monks that balance on the spears with the bald heads.
Yeah, that's a party trick. So he's got things to meditate. It's got performance, relationships, health, foundation. What's foundation? Foundation.
Makeup.
I'm clicking it now. Yeah. Oh, to get over when girls wear no, I'm joking. No. It's like, I think it's foundation level, and there's like hours.
Do you know what that is? Yeah, that is the stress. Yeah, that you get from seeing girls contouring, and
the deception,
and the stress when you wake up and you realize she's contoured you out of the club. That's what's happened. She contoured you out of the club into the bed, and you're stressed now. So you draw for the app.
That could be a new name for just that club trickery. I got contoured, bro. Oh, you got contoured.
I got contoured. What? Marcus, what happened, man? Gosh, she contoured me out, man. No, don't say it ain't so, brother.
Bruv, was she really that good? Nah, man, I got contoured.
You're down the station next day.
Yeah.
Like, giving police report.
Yeah.
What happened, son?
Well, I was like, damn. Danielle. I was like, damn, Danielle. So yeah, that's the Headspace app. Also been playing some games on it's called The Silent Age, another app. I'm really into detective and puzzle apps. This is a kind of detective game where the story starts off as a janitor who comes across a murder that develops into time travel. It's a story that just gets more and more hectic. Yeah, check it out. It's free. It's called The Silent Age. We'll put links on Acast.
I'll check that out, definitely. I like that.
Trust me. But yeah, that's how I've been killing some time this week, man. But yeah, so Funk, this is a very interesting first talking point for an episode that you're hosting on, because you're not a drinker, are you?
No drink, none of that.
Ever drank before?
I'm one of those body is a temple kind of guys. Have I drank before? Yeah, but it's still a push to call me a drinker. I've had a tipple. Yeah. You'll
have a couple sips, but you're not going in. Yeah.
Nah.
All right, cool. I don't know. Maybe this will convince you, because there's hangover-free alcohol in North Korea, right?
Hangover-free alcohol.
That's right. The state newspaper, I can't even pronounce this. Thanks, Billy. Pyongyang. Yeah. Says that there's a suave liquor out there that is 30 to 40% alcohol, but it's made out of some kind of special ginseng called insam and glutinous rice. Yeah, so if you're gluten free, you're not on that. And
rice in your beer. Okay.
And yeah, like they're saying that it's alcohol free, and it will not. It's full of alcohol, but you'll get no hangover. I'll be on that.
So explain this to me, because I'm a non-drinker.
Yeah.
Okay, as we all ascertained. Is the point of drinking to get to the point where you have a hangover? Like, when do you guys stop?
Everyone's different, yeah.
Okay.
But because this is all about the realness today, I like a little bit of a hangover, you know.
Okay. So when you're actually experiencing a hangover, is that when you determine that the drink is good? Because you know when some people say, oh, when some people say, oh, this drink is rubbish, and I think it's okay. It's a drink. It's not supposed to dance in the bottle, is it? Like, what do you mean the drink is rubbish? It's like it's just liquid.
There's many different meanings. There's many different meanings. So some people might say the flavor's bad because some people like to drink tasty drinks. Some people might say it's not got enough kick. Like the alcohol's not got enough kick in it. Like they want to have a drink and be like, and then when I feel drunk, some people like to be drunk. Do you know what I mean? Like, as I'm sure you've seen in the nightclubs. Yeah, but for me. Yeah, I like to be tipsy. I like being tipsy, and the next day, if I wake up with a little bit of a sore head, I'm like,
okay. So do you reckon this? So do you reckon this is gonna have a negative effect, an alcohol that doesn't give you that feeling? Because surely there's a contingent of people that drink to have that hangover vibe, innit?
For me,
if you're taking that away from them,
for me, I want the hangover. For me, I want the hangover. But for students, I think they'll be all over this alcohol if it even exists.
True.
Get me? So they can go for their IB for benders.
Get hammered and then do their exams the next day.
Exactly. There we go. But apparently, do you know what it is? Yeah, but I mean, with drinking, everyone has their thing that they do, yeah. And let's be honest, like people are using more and more drugs and all that sort of stuff. I only drink. That's all I do, and I love it, bruv. I like having a drink.
There was a lot of passion in that. I love it.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, the bar, bang your fist down. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, on a Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Oh, we're recording this today on a Friday, not today. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah. I like that little. I like that. That's how I'll be sipping a Peroni tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm on. But at the same time, when I'm drunk, I know that because this is various reports from people around me. Yeah. I'm not disgraceful with my behaviour.
Because obviously there's different kind of drunks, isn't it? They come in different sections, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, and if I was a drunk that was just a mess all over the place all the time, crying, shouting, fighting. No. Yeah. And some people just shouldn't drink. Like, no drink for you. Do you know what I mean? But if there was hangover-free alcohol, do you think you'd be tempted to try it, or is that have any factor with your drinking?
I don't think so. I don't think that's the draw for me. They just need to make tasty alcohol, because some of the alcohol it just tastes like, I'm not even going to say ass because I don't know what ass tastes like, but it tastes disgusting.
Real talk.
It tastes nasty, man. And I think to myself, like, what are you buying this for? Like, seriously? I've got a problem with you guys at the bar, yeah? You're buying alcohol and there's a lemonade there. And you're really going to try and ginnels me, yeah? And say that alcohol tastes better than that lemonade? You lying.
I've got to say a beer tastes better than a lemonade sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, for me. Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, we need to do another episode of this where we hook you up to a lie detector machine. Because I don't believe that machine would have exploded right now.
I like the taste of beer. I like the taste of beer. I like a light.
What's beer made of? Hops.
It's got like
grass.
It's got a bittery taste to it. I like
and
it,
hay,
man.
whatever. Hay, whatever.
It's savoury. It's like saying to you, it's like with you know what alcohol is? It's like it's like cheese. Yeah, when you're a kid, you might not like all the fancy cheeses and stuff that there are available.
And cheese stinks, man. I don't even like cheese.
Cheese stinks. Yeah, right. There's no winning over this. But as people get older, more and more people were like, yeah, I like a little bit of. I love a bit of this brie. I love a bit of that cheese. Have a bit of that. This is
the thing. I feel like I've got a side to me that stayed foolish for a lot of years, kind of thing. I don't think I actually grew up. I mean, I grew some inches like in height, but I didn't grow up internally, mentality, because I'm not one of those people that started developing a taste for cheese and wine and the refined things in life, because I never liked them before. So when people tell me about there's this cheese that's got all these maggots in it, I feel so. Why am I supposed to like this? Because I'm older now? Get the hell out of here, man. Like, that looks nasty, and it's always going to be nasty. So with the beer thing, I think it's the reason why I didn't drink beer or your lagers or there's no real taste. I mean, I used to try the alcohol pops, and they were a hit with me because they had flavouring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, yeah. Well, what's that one?
Bacardi Breezer, Hooch.
Yeah,
Bacardi Breezer.
Yeah,
wine coolers. That's what you call it in America.
Yeah,
wine coolers, isn't it? Yeah, but Bacardi Breezers. Yeah. Well,
and they had a lot of appeal for me because they had a real flavouring going on. I feel like this is that kind of halfway house between my beloved lemonade and this weird shit, and I'm cool with that. But the whole beer aspect, like, if you can't sell me with the hangover free beer, like, you need to give me some flavour up in that place, man.
Full flavour. But you know what?
Full flavour.
Alcohol pops kind of had a bad turn and got bad press because apparently people couldn't control themselves because they were too tasty. Maybe that's why alcohol shouldn't be tasty.
It was so tasty, people lost their minds.
Yeah,
that's what the headlines were. People, if you're out there in the States, that's what the headlines were in the 90s. Alcohol pops, they're so tasty you lose your mind.
Yeah, that's it. Hooch. It was Hooch. That Hooch was the number one, and people were like, it was probably like a bit weaker than beer or whatever. Maybe it was stronger. Yeah. People were just smashing that. Apparently, that was the drink.
But that's just what's it called? A example of the way UK press, when they grab onto something and they turn anything into a scapegoat, because I was like, really? Really? Are we really going to go at alcohol pops here? Because there wasn't really, they didn't really contain that much alcohol in them. But people assumed that the flavouring masked the alcohol, which would encourage people to drink more. And there was no real studies in that. People weren't coming out of the club saying, I had 500 alcohol pops, and normally that would equate to 2 pints. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, they pulled them from the shelves. So I had a point where I could have had my tasty alcoholic beverage, but the UK media, the UK print press, they kind of destroyed that. Yeah,
no more Bacardi Breezes for you. They probably still exist somewhere in the back of the fridge at the off license, but yeah, man. But you know what?
That's probably why people are doing the whole JD and Coke thing, mixing it up with the things there, adding a bit of flavour.
Yeah, but I like it still.
Because they sell that now, don't they?
They sell that in the can pre-mix. But I'd still say if you were just gonna go straight on flavour, like, they're not as sweet, but I do like the mix. I don't know. I just like the taste, the little kick that it gives it
of the JD and Coke.
Yeah, man.
And that's what I'm saying. You like it because of the Coke aspect, I bet.
I'll take the JD with ice. Yeah, maybe it's because that's what my family does. People around me do, like, the drinks being part of the culture. Christmas Day, we all meet up, like families upon families meet up, and we have a good old knees up. But I don't know, maybe it's because most people, I'll say not all, most people around me can handle themselves with alcohol. If every time I went out and I drank and there was like somebody that had to scrape off the floor, I probably would be like, you know what, I don't want to drink anymore because of your foolishness. Yeah, man, we'll see. All right, cool. Well, at the end, we'll do a lie detector test for me, and we'll do and then I'll find you a drink that you like. I reckon you'd like a lychee martini.
No, do you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was younger, I did want to be drunk because of one film, one influence. Yeah,
what?
My man Jackie Chan, drunken master. I wanted to stumble in, and be like, oh yeah, Funk's drunk. Yeah, let's push him about. Like, yeah, you think I'm drunk? Yeah, man, hit him with the he, because I love that film, man. He was just stumbled all over the place, and then obviously they took that and they made that. Who's the guy in Tekken that was supposed to be him?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
But it was him from the Police Story, Jackie Chan, wasn't it? But he had the drunken master move in one of them. They used to mash him up with mash up Yoshimitsu with him, bro. I forgot his name.
I can't even remember. We will Google that. If you know, let us know. # how to get an hour.
But he definitely weren't taking no alcohol pops. That's what you can say.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah. He was hitting that real. You know, Drunken Master was funny because he used to like have a drink and then keep punching up bros. Oh, I used to love that. So he wasn't just drunk. He was the drinking continuing to get drunk. Yeah. That was sick.
That's some alcoholic kung fu school.
Yeah, man. And maybe he would drive one of these, a drone that's been developed that is crash proof. Have you ever thought about being hit by a drone before we get stuck into this? Do you know? Have you seen drones?
Do you know what? Yeah,
like in real life, up close.
I've seen the drones on the TV shows, the tech shows and whatnot, but I was never good with the RC cars anyway. So a drone in my hands is as dangerous as the bomber's carrying, man. It's gonna go into the side of your head, boys.
Yeah, because I've had to film with one. Like, I did some filming last summer, and they're not small little toy things. A lot of them. Some of the professional ones have got proper blades on them, you know. So if they hit,
are they very sensitive to control?
Some of them have got like stabilizers on them. So if it's a windy day, they'll stabilize themselves. But all I'm thinking is if a little, I don't know, something. If one of the rotors goes wrong and it flies into my face, I'm in hospital, bruv. They're serious. They look like they can cut through. They look like they can cut through people, man. They're kind of serious. But someone's developed a crash-proof drone. It's made by Flyability, a Swiss company, and they've developed a drone
for the bad flyers out there.
Basically, yeah, they've made a bumper car drone. It will remain stable even when they crash into a wall. Basically, they just made a cage that sticks out and doesn't hit the blades, and they call it a gimbal.
Hold tight, Maureen from driving school. Remember that program, Driving School, had Maureen who done a driving test about 700 times and she never passed it. This is for you, love. Yeah. Get one of these from Flyability.
Exactly. I think they should put them on cars and also drunk people in the clubs.
Yeah, Sunday drivers, you need this.
Yeah.
Flyability. Make something for Sunday drivers and their bad selves driving at 5 miles per hour in the fast lane. Get out of here, man.
Sunday drivers, man. What is it about Sunday? Where are you for the rest of the week? Where do you come from?
They hibernate within season, within the year. They hibernate the 6 days and then they pop up.
Yeah, and just chill. But you definitely use one of those, yeah? A drone that's crash proof, one of these gimbals, yeah?
Yeah, I would, because I feel like this is a perfect advertisement for introduction to drone flyers, because I look at those things and the only thing I think about is I wanted one of those RC planes, but I thought to myself, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to bug my parents. Mommy, get me the. We go there to Argos, we buy it, and I fly it and I crash it because I can't control the thing. And I'm like, when I see some of these people when they play the whole, no, it was the people that were good at GoldenEye back in the day. Whole time my N64, I feel like those people that had those kind of steady hands. I thought to myself, damn man, you'd be good at flying these drones. All those they went on and became RAF fighter pilots, man. But
what? That was your qualification when you went to your first day at pilot school. They're going, do you have an N64? Yes, check. Have you completed GoldenEye? Check. Okay, Mario Kart.
Can you kill Oddjob on GoldenEye? Like,
without kneeling down?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that was joke. I mean, why are drones even so popular at the moment? Like, why are they still like the in thing, like drones? Why is everyone so excited?
I feel they became more of a conversation topic. I mean, aside from the fact they've been used in wars and whatnot, I think they became more of a conversation topic when Google said they were going to start delivering packages from drones. I thought, oh, okay, cool. So I'm going to be looking in the sky for the postman these days because that's what it seems like we're heading towards. And who knows? I mean, logistically, I don't see how they're going to pay for all these drones flying around Hackney or whatever, Essex, and dropping off parcels instead of kind of giving the wages to actual real humans. But I don't know.
And what about dropping on people's heads as well if they don't work? Yeah,
dropping people's heads, dropping on cars. You're going to have all these lawsuits in America and these things going on. You damaged my property. Because you couldn't fly your drone properly because you wasn't using the Flyability drone.
Yeah, you weren't using the special gimbal drone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, forget that then. Yeah, I'm not interested in that at all, man. Nah, right. Yeah, done. No, I don't want drones out there. I don't mind. You know what? I just had an idea actually. Drone bot wars.
Drone dot wars. Why isn't
robot wars but for drones? So drones with flamethrowers on them. I
mean, we talked about earlier on the show. There definitely has to be drones in the new series.
Yes.
Of Robot Wars.
Yes.
I can't see them not having it.
Or they'd have to have like a special like a league, because you could have flying robots and non-flying robots. Because it'd be unfair if you just had a robot flying away every single time you tried to chop it with your axe. because these robots have a whole manner of things on them. I would like to see 2 drones get in the ring with flamethrowers, probably not like bullets or missiles because that could like hit the crowd. Flamethrowers, chainsaws, it'll be everyone. Yeah, be a hurt person every week. Chainsaws. What else could they have on them? Like a big fist on a spring, like a boxing glove on a spring. I'd love to see that, man. That'd be sick.
It's so weird the way civilization has progressed into the kind of role that would have been occupied by Russell Crowe in ancient Rome has now got the Russell Robot Crowe, and now his robot counterpart, kind of engaging in warfare. This is what it is. It's just the amphitheater in the future, isn't it? That's what it is these days.
100%.
But the thing is, like I said, the thing that I never got from Robot Wars that gave me my money's worth, my TV license worth,
real loss of human life. That's what it was.
It was that. There was that as well. There was that. You need to hear that in the background on your surround sound TV. It's like, yeah, I'm loving this Saturday night. You hear that scream in the background, yeah. But also, there needs to be some kind of drama. You see, if I was directing that show, as a producer, there'll be some lights, there'll be some music, and then the robots will come together like Voltron to make some big robot. I was like,
what, like, you know what I mean? Yes. So like a Transformers, Power Rangers combination.
Exactly. That was what I feel was the integral part of wrestling that made wrestling such an appeal. You would cut the show and there'll be some dramatic music, and then someone will come running out with the Titantron music going on. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
So you want more attitude. So you want like you want stuff like I don't know, like sabotaging each other's robots. Somebody on one team slept with someone else from another team. Someone sleeping with a robot. Someone from one team sleeping with someone else's robot from their team. Oh,
one robot slept with the other dishwasher, and the dishwasher's got a love child with the kettle, kind of thing. All these electrical appliances in some love triangle. Yeah, man.
Oh shit!
You need that.
And the cliffhanger. There's 4 things that need to be plugged in, and only 3 plugs. Yo!
And only 3 plugs and no adapter.
No adapter. Find out what happens on next week. Oh, we've got this, bruv.
Yeah.
We need to get right in. Anyway, cue Street Fighter sound effects.
Numbskull.co.uk. Take the games and movies you love and turn them into epic garments. And they've linked up with us at How to Kill an Hour to give away some of their new Street Fighter 5 range. Yep, Street Fighter 1, 2, 3, 4. That's in the past. We're at 5 now. And we're giving you a chance to win a Street Fighter 5 console skin, Street Fighter 5 baseball shirt, Street Fighter 5 thumb grips. So if you're a button basher like me, you can protect them thumbs.
Yeah.
And Street Fighter 5 classic keyring. To be in with a chance of winning all that, all you have to do is to go to howtokillanhour.com/win. And that's howtokillanhour.com/win.
Yes.
Your chance to get them goodies.
Sonic Boom.
Who's your favourite character on Street Fighter?
Do you know what? Yeah, I used to like Blanca, and then I thought to myself, there's something unsophisticated about Blanca, and I mean that. Hold on. I mean that in a sense of, you ever thought to yourself, you can be good with a character on Street Fighter, but you're still not getting the ratings you deserve. Like certain characters' moves, they indicated a certain level of difficulty.
They had flair.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a bit like on Tekken, you had the guy, the guy from the Caribbean. What's his name? Was it Eddie Gordo?
Eddie Gordo, yeah.
Yeah. And Eddie's moves were so easy. He always did the windmill with his legs. He had that breakdancing kind of flair.
Yeah.
And his moves were a lot easier to mash up a man than if you were good with Jun or one of those kind of characters.
So like Sagat like Sagat in Street Fighter 2 could just like give you a couple Tiger and that's it, you're done.
Yeah. But I used to like Blanca, but I'm a Ryu and Ken kind of guy.
Ryu or Ken? Because I'm Team Ryu.
Yeah. I like Ken though. Do you know I like Ken because he's more obviously Dragon Punch based, and the graphics when you bring out that Dragon Punch, the fire one. Yeah. All
right. Ryu versus Ken then on the Street Fighter 5. Bro, I swear it was the sound effects that made that game so sick, man. Oh,
Amazing.
Man. So yeah,
like I'm still fascinated that how long that brand has lasted as a fighting game. It's just iconic. The guys at Capcom, they've done really, really, really well, man.
I put something on Facebook, you know, this for like saying how old the Street Fighter franchise is, and I swear it's like 25 or 30 years old, you know.
Yeah, that's about right.
20.
It kind of really
years old. It's a
do you know what it
man
must
now.
have? Yeah. You're a big one, but it's just fascinating the way that Street Fighter technically was a flop because no one ever talks about Street Fighter. They talk about Street Fighter 2, innit? That was the one that was in the arcade in the chip shop.
Yeah.
So it would have been interesting to kind of like be at Capcom in those years in the 80s where they've made Street Fighter and the boss of Capcom has come down, the Japanese boss, and he's ripping them, kind of thing, saying if you don't pull off a success with the next game, you will fired.
You're Shoryuken.
Yeah, bear Shoryuken. That bird kick all around the office.
Yeah.
And then they pull out the next one, and it's obviously a success. It's just, everyone talks about Street Fighter 2, they had Street Fighter 2.
Turbo.
Capcom versus Marvel. Then it went on for so many different spin-offs.
Yeah, they smashed it, man.
Yeah. To the point where I was only recently like informed that people get money to go around the world and play this game and win competitions. I did not. Yeah,
straight up.
That blew my mind.
Shout out to my boy Ryan Hart. And when I say he's my boy, I've met him twice. But he's my boy when we're talking about Street Fighter because I do not want to go against him. He's like a top seeded guy. Like he
really?
Yeah, he just done a Guinness Book of World Records like I think he had to on the new Street Fighter. It's like he said it's a new fighting system. He had to beat 200 people that he didn't know back to back, and he brushed them.
What?
I think he done like 230
online, or they just
they came down to see him, and he just brushed them in person. People were queuing up to get brushed by the world champion. It's like queuing up to be in goal against Messi 1-on-1.
You lose.
Yeah, you lose. Yeah.
What's the comment at the end of it? Who was it? When Ken used to go home and be a family man. They had the picture of the battered guy next to it with the countdown screen, and it's go home and be a family man.
Bruv, it was the disrespect when you beat up someone in Street Fighter, you actually beat them in real life. I felt like that was that the look of that was it on the old Street Fighter 2. If you yeah, that's it. The person you beat, wasn't it? You'd have at the start of the fight, you'd see their like the character select, and they'd look all clean and fresh. And then once you'd beaten them, the bruising that their face would have was ridiculous.
Battered.
Craig made him look like a Lego character. So anyway, yeah, if you want to win all of that Street Fighter stuff, what's the way? Is it howtokillanow.com/win? Go there, get involved. We're evolving, Funk.
Mutating.
We've been mutating. Turns out we are actually mutating, us humans. Do you want some proof of that? I mean, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I see some weird stuff on the internet, and I feel like we are. There's a subspecies lurking around out there, man.
Yeah,
some. I think the Daily Mail's weird section is getting weirder.
Yeah, I mean, thoughts. No, you can't call them. Fots, yeah. Thirsty hoes out there.
Professor X is now looking at Fots. He's jacked into Cerebro. He says, Cerebro, where are the Fots in this world? I need to bring them to the school. Professor X is actually Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
A bald Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
He just wants a school of Fots.
Thoughts.
I want Fots with special abilities.
Yeah, we're mutating, obviously. I mean, I know we're getting faster and stronger because people are getting faster every year for the 100 meters. That's right. Like Usain Bolt, we drink milk. Historically, we didn't drink milk after we used to get it off the teat, but now a lot of humans can drink milk. There's a gene that regulated humans have, which help you digest it.
So I'm quiet. My mind is blown. Really?
I'm not one of those humans. I ain't got that mutation, Funk. Could you drink milk? Are you alright with dairy?
Yeah. Oh, you're lactose intolerant?
Yeah, I don't want to go that far. Like, I'm not like white chicks, but if I have a little bit of cheese or something, but if I was to drink a glass of milk now, or have a bowl of cereal, it would be like white chicks. I'd be straight on the toilet, dropping weight.
Oh, do you know how I understood it? I was like, there's a force field between your lips and the glass. Like, you can't drink the milk. Like, because I was thinking, you can't drink milk? Everyone can drink milk.
Of course you can.
You bring it back up, you mean?
Yeah, it don't go up, it goes down. It drops right out. Yeah, it's mad.
Goes up must come down.
Shout out to all the talk out there about women breastfeeding. I'm gonna make some enemies with this talk right now. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Whip it out and feed your child when you need to feed your child. Don't feel like you have to be on a pump or anything like that. And for women that feel like it's like antisocial and rude, no, I disagree. Like, there's a few people out there saying, no, put it away. Feed your child from the bosom. That's how you're meant to do it. Yeah. And I'm not dissing you if you don't want. In fact, I am dissing you if you don't want to, because shout out to those that would rather give their children cow's milk. Yeah. And then you're the ones that want to talk about cleanliness and healthiness. You're giving your child alien milk, another species that is nowhere near related to you. That's like I don't know, man. That's like anyway. I'll get that gripe off my chest. But so you get down with milk. You can do it.
Yeah. I'm milk. I got it there on the cornflakes and whatnot, and the Cocoa Pops and the Rice Krispies. The milk's there, boy.
That's what I miss the most, man. Cereal. Cereal's the best thing for milk. I gotta have my cereal with milk on it, with water on it. It's not fun.
What?
Yeah, I just don't do it, bruv. I don't do it. I do it with oats because it's healthy. I do it with porridge, but with cereal, I did once try Cocoa Pops with water, and it was such a letdown that I didn't go near it again. Opening up my heart to you right now, bruv. You're laughing it. I tried Cocoa Pops with water.
Listen, you don't want me as like your therapist, because I'll laugh at you, man. You tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. I mean, you did what?
You'd be the therapist.
You went to bed for how long?
You can do crunchy nut cornflakes with water though, and it's not as bad.
I can't do any of them cereals. Water.
Oh, that was until I discovered almond milk and stuff. But even that doesn't feel right. So
okay, I mean, I'm gonna get rushed by my vegan crew out there. Shouts to the vegan crew eating their celery sticks and drinking dust. Yeah, like out to the vegan crew, because they get real angry when I troll them on the timeline, bro.
Yeah,
saying
man.
Saying that they go to barbecues just for the coleslaw. Yeah, shout to the vegan crew. Yeah, because they hate me, man. Because I know what buttons to press, innit, with the vegan crew. Now,
how do you wind up a vegan?
Almonds don't have titties. Yeah.
Okay.
So where are you getting the milk from? Where's almond? When you squeeze an almond, and I've done it because I've accidentally stood on one. You just get dust, innit? Kind of. So where is this almond milk coming from?
I don't know.
And the thing is, these vegans will get at me. Shut up, Frank. I say, you shut up, man. You shut. You shut up. You need to shut the hell up, because you're manifesting that this thing is healthy. There's nothing healthy about creating milk from a nut. There's no juice in a nut, none whatsoever.
I don't know how it happens.
And you want to be telling me, well, it has to involve some sort of technology.
Do you reckon they bred a cow with a nut? Do you reckon they bred a cow with a nut? This is possible. I've sat there and I've tried to rationalize it and tried to theorize it and tried to hypothesize about it, but I can't find any way on how you would get any form of liquid out of a nut. I don't know. I reckon
nuts are dry.
No,
by definition, dry nuts.
I'm messing around. I think before they dry them out, before that process, I reckon they give them a squeeze and get the juice off it. That's almond milk. And add a little bit.
Do you know how hard you got to squeeze a nut to get any kind of? How many nuts you got to squeeze?
I prefer a stroke, but I've never really gone for the squeeze. I don't know. I think they squeeze them.
I'm glad you're editing this.
We're going to leave that in. But yeah, how else do we mutate? We're losing our wisdom teeth, apparently. Wisdom teeth, there's
yes,
our ancestors had bigger jaws, which helped them chew through a diet of like raw meat instead of vegan
desperate Dan jaws.
So yeah, that's what we need. So apparently we're not using them as much because we've got knife and forks.
They got jaws like Hellboy.
That was a jaw side. That was a big piece of jaw. Side. But apparently 35% of us are born without wisdom teeth. And some say they disappear altogether. Did you have the wisdom teeth issue?
I am in that section of society. Thank you. Yeah, I was lucky, man. I used to see all those people. My wisdom teeth are coming through. Which is like. And
you just you had none at all, or they just didn't come out? Lucky.
I just got the normal human teeth. I ain't got these things that protrude from the gums when they're like the back God knows how old. So when are they supposed to come? What age? It depends.
They're supposed to come when you're like 16 or something. But mine came through when I was like 13 or 14, you know, like my wisdom teeth came out, but I didn't have many teeth in my mouth, like not like a massive shortage, like 2 teeth. Please believe I've got a full set of teeth, but I had like 2 teeth, so I can't get my chew on. So like I had a little bit extra space, so they kind of just popped out. I had to use a little bit of that Bonjela stuff that you use for kids that are teething.
Bonjela, that's what my son uses.
So I use a bit of that. But I was alright.
Marcus in the place of the teething ring.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'm alright, but I'm nice now. I've got a full set of teeth, and gnashes are working. But yeah,
did you have to have them removed?
Nah, I left them. Some people just have them straight out. Nah, there was loads of space. They came out. I'm cool. They're just there. I've got teeth. They're working. But
was it painful?
It was like.
Tell the truth.
Sore, and if you forgot that they were there, you might like a bit of food might make its way to the back of your mouth. You chew on it, and you're like ah. So it wasn't the most fun experience, but I just took loads of Bonjela and stuff like that. But some people, they like I've got to go to hospital. They're in pain, passing out, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we're mutating, man. Our brains are shrinking apparently because we're getting more efficient at thinking. Loads of stuff.
I blame the Kardashians as to why our brains are shrinking.
And Twitter.
Yeah, definitely.
Twitter. If you've only got to think in 140 characters, how's your brain gonna grow, bro?
Amen, brother.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. But my question is what's next? What are we gonna mutate into, Funk?
Well, what do I want to mutate into? I want to wake up and knives come out of my fists like
yeah.
Yeah. Funkarine.
Funkarine. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, boy. I wouldn't mind seeing in the dark, like seeing well in the dark.
Or you could just turn on the lights.
That's a good point. Or maybe I should mutate the common sense to just turn on the lights when I'm in the dark. Maybe.
Hold tight, Mumsy, who just said the key to that was just to eat more carrots.
Yes.
Does anyone know if that work for anyone?
I think that was a load of rubbish. Yeah. I think it was a load of rubbish.
That was only I only ever heard that in my household.
Yeah. Well, any vegetable that you didn't want to eat, it will help you grow tall and it will help you see better. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Put hairs on your chest.
Yeah, put hairs on your chest. No, that doesn't. That's called what? You putting testosterone in these carrots, mum? Yeah. You're hormone treating my food now, yeah? Okay, thank you very much. I'll take that. But I reckon we need to mutate to like breathe in all of the junk that's in the atmosphere and maybe eat rubbish, because we're proper polluting the planet, aren't we? I don't want to go all righteous on you, but
yeah. No, go there, man. No, go there, brother.
I reckon we could. We need to like get the ability to like take a toke on an exhaust pipe of a car and breathe out fresh air. For real,
that's
bro.
What the new e-cigarettes are gonna be like. Like a token of exhaust.
Yeah.
That's the new shisha pipes.
The new shisha pipes, yeah. What do we need to... I reckon we need to mutate into that, or maybe just some more common sense. I wouldn't mind mutating into some more common sense, so we just like...
But on the real, I actually believe that the whole thing of we only use a certain percentage of our brain and whatnot. So going forward, I could see us mutating into like... these myself into this African man that can move the fufu bowl with my mind.
Wow, kind of thing. like limitless.
Do you reckon? Yeah, I can lift the spoonful of jollof to my mouth, and then
how good would that be?
I can see that, because what is the other percentage of our brain supposedly used for? If it isn't for something like telekinesis or telepathy, I feel, and this isn't because I've what's it called? I've scoffed my mind on DC Comics and Marvel comic programs on Netflix recently.
Is there an area that? Yeah, I'm on that.
Yeah. I genuinely believe that that's the path that we're heading. I mean, have you ever heard of a time when these sprinters like Usain Bolt, shout out to Usain Bolt, I don't know you, but shout out to you, brother, like, are getting slower? They're always getting faster. So, like, that the Flash is a comic, but it
could happen.
It's it could happen, man.
It could happen. Yeah, that sort of mutation I'm down with, but or maybe someone just a massive head with extra brain in it that they can think.
The brain of Morbius.
Yeah, like with a brain, like a head so big they need like scaffolding on their shoulders to hold it in place. They're double clever. But I don't know, man, about the whole. I've been reading around that whole "do you use your whole brain?" and I got to disagree with you, like, because I thought about it.
Yeah.
When you're in your kitchen, let's use your car. When you're in your car does lots of things, right? But you don't use the brakes, wind the windows down, and have the lights on and everything at the same time all the time. I think at certain times your brain, you use a lot of your brain, but I reckon your brain there's bits that are constantly going on. Like there's the basal ganglia, the bit in the middle of the center of your brain. Yeah, I did a little bit.
Okay.
And that gets that controls like your heart, that controls like your breathing and all that sort of stuff you don't have to think about. But then there's stuff like you can't be firing on all cylinders all the time. Our brains aren't Arsenal. No,
of course. But I think with the car analogy, there are some people who will buy a car, let's say in a part of the world which has kind of like sunlight for 11 months of the year, that will never use fog lights, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that doesn't suggest that that part of the brain, like it's not used. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's a part of the brain which obviously has a function that's not being put to use. So that's what I'm kind of like alluding to, the fact that we've got, well, whatever the percentage they say it is. And what's it? There's a film Limitless. There's the other film with the what's the one with Scarlett Johansson?
The one where she turns into dust at the end.
That's another one about.
Was it called
Lucy? Yeah, exactly. So that's another one about the evolution of humans as well.
Yeah,
but it's that whole thing of that aspect of the brain which is just lying dormant.
Yeah, Lucy was realistic because she was sick, but she started to fall apart a bit, didn't she? Because she was firing on all cylinders too much. That was realistic. Because she was
she evolved into
herself.
Like
a USB stick,
something like exactly energy.
She evolved into a USB stick in energy.
She just evolved into a signal.
Yeah. Oh, that was
She evolved into like pirate radio. She just went into a signal and just disappeared.
Yeah. Oh man, that was jokes. That's a really good film. All right, cool. So you reckon there's corners of the brain that we could unlock and use a little bit better? I wouldn't mind some telekinesis though.
Yeah,
good old man. That'd be good. Folding some clothes, doing the dishes, so keeping rain off you. I'd use it all the time, man. Get me? People would be having their telekinesis condoms. They'd be using those.
Telekinesis. Put them on. They don't want to touch it afterwards.
Yeah,
they just use their mind to take it off.
To take it off, throw it. Hit the wall. I need to work on my telekinesis. But
telekinesis to get the wet wipes.
Oh man. Anyway, Funk, thank you very much, bro. We've clapped an hour. Thank you very much for killing an hour.
When you're having fun.
It does, man. It does. Yeah, man. So please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment on iTunes. We will big you up in the next episode. If you want to know how to rate and comment us, we put a link in the description. Just click that. I've been Marcus Bronzy.
And I've been FunkButcher.
Yeah, and there are many ways to kill an hour, but thank you for killing one with us.
Sonic Boom!
Don't go anywhere. Numbskull.co.uk are taking games and movies that you love and turn them into epic garments. They've linked up with us here at How to Kill an Hour to give away some of their new Street Fighter V range. Yep, that's right. We're giving you a chance to win a Street Fighter V console, skin, a Street Fighter V baseball shirt, a Street Fighter V set of thumb grips for your foots at nuking and try-uking people, a Street Fighter V classic keyring. To be in with a chance of winning all of that, all you have to do is go to howtokillanhour.com/win. That's howtokillanhour.com/WIN. Good luck. We will be announcing the episode online. Get involved in all of that.